Welcome to our national audience, Sunday Night Baseball from Petco Park. Tonight, the opener of a three-game series between the LA Dodgers and the San Diego Padres. Hi again, folks. Matt Vasgersian here for this National League matchup out west. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, as we get set to get things going, it's the pitching that has to be considered one of the strong points on this ball club.
Yeah, and pitching is going to be important for these guys. No question about it. They're only going to go as far as this group right here is going to take them. And to me, it looks like a staff that's capable of getting the job done.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2014 San Diego Padres.
Guys will have much more to talk about as the night progresses, but first, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Los Angeles Dodgers as the skipper Don Mattingly will line his guys up this way. They match up against a guy looking to put his injury woes from the past few years behind him, veteran right-hander Ian Kennedy. And standing in is Hanley Ramirez as we are ready to get this one going. Now a check swing here and a little looper.
First pitch, 5-0.
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1. Good night for baseball all in all. Game time temperature 63 degrees. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. So Kennedy off to a good start here, but before we get any further, let's give you a look at how the Padres align defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic, the official uniform of Major League Baseball. Justin Turner will get his first shot at it here. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. Swing and a liner towards second. But there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2.
Strikeout and a soft liner here, and he's had no problems with this inning so far at all.
Here's Adrian Gonzalez now in his former ballpark. If you're wondering about the most home runs in franchise history, Adrian finished his days in San Diego with 161, second only to Nate Colbert on the all-time list. In there, no balls and a strike.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Oh, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
Nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends the inning. Fine inning of work that time from Ian Kennedy. Dodgers scoreless, Padres coming to bat. It's the battle for Southern California bragging rights, and it's on the show. Starting lineup for the host Padres looks like this. They'll be opposed by the American League's Cy Young Award winner from 2009, the hard-throwing right-hander Zach Greinke. And behind him defensively, the Dodgers will line up like this. There's Everett Cabrera now, so he'll be the one to get things going in the home half of the first.
Leading off for the Padres, number 2, shortstop, Everett Cabrera.
First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Three and 0 now. Cameron Maybin waits on deck. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ballgame.
Yeah, now what you want to do here in this hostile ballpark. Walk the leadoff guy who just happens to be a threat to go every time he's on first. Tough way to start things out.
Cameron Maybin will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. Big hole on the right side. Here's the first pitch. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. Throw comes back in quickly, so they're at first and second now with nobody out.
Well, the only downside to this is that by swinging at the first pitch, you never gave that guy on first a real chance to steal. If he had, if he would have been successful, the single right here probably would have led to an RBI.
Yonder Alonso will dig in here. Now both runners on the move. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw not in time. He's safe at third as they pull off the double steal.
Boy, they are coming right after it here in the first inning. A double steal already? Are you kidding me? Looks like they mean business in this one.
Might have thought about it here, but he lays off the breaking ball inside. It's even at 1. A couple of men in scoring position here with none down. Greinke ready now, the 1-1. On a big swing as he takes this one to the opposite field. High and deep to left center. Kemp will make the catch. Tagging is the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
And everybody knows, against a guy like this, you're going to need every run you can possibly get. So that's a good job there of getting this ball airborne and driving in their first run.
Carlos Quentin will stand in now. And remember, these two have a bit of a history together going back to last year.
Yeah, and you'd hope that things might have calmed down by now. You'd certainly think so. But some guys have some really long memories out there.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Crush that pitch. Let's go.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
And this is all about having faith in your catcher that he's going to block that pitch, as well he should. He's one of the best around when it comes to smothering balls in the dirt.
And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. And he goes right with the fastball here to drive out to deep right center field. And that's going to find a crease for extra bases, and it ought to open up this lead to 2. And that'll score the run from third as they go up 2-0 now. And he will scramble back to third, but get there safely.
I tell you what, anytime you get a first inning visit from your pitching coach, something ain't working out there. You know, here's what he's saying. Look, we need you to figure this out. We need some innings out of you here. Let's go.
Will Venable will dig in now with 2 runs already home and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. Slider, but that's low as it's dug out by the catcher there.
And now with that runner on third and 1 away, you need to stay smart at the plate, realizing that they might be working around you to put you on. So you can't go up there chasing some pitches out of the zone.
And this is going to be a foul ball. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Line hard to the left side, but foul. The 2-2 one more time. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
Well, nobody in that dugout is going to give him high fives for striking out. But, at least he forced that starter to expend a lot of energy here to get the job done. In the first inning, that won't be lost on his teammates.
Chase Headley will get his first shot here, trying to come through with 2 away and a runner at third. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
And with 2 outs, you want to make sure those guys earn that run. Well, don't let them score on a wild pitch.
Up top, it's 2-0.
Very tempting up there, but that's also a pitch that a lot of guys will pop up. So that's a nice job of laying off.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Now that he's worked it to 3-0, he's got a couple of free pitches here to pick out one he really likes.
Now the 3-0 offering. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
And even though you got a 2-run lead, you don't want to be leaving too many guys in scoring position out there. That could come back to bite you later.
Now a ball swung on and hit high in the air and deep to left center field. This ball has a chance, and that is over the wall. Home run. A 2-run home run for Chase Headley as the Padres have stretched their lead now 4-0.
And after a month down in spring training, near the end, you start to get a little anxious waiting for the season to get going. I guarantee you, he's been looking forward to this at-bat for about a month now, and he makes the wait worthwhile.
Jed Jerko will get his first opportunity now with 2 away, and the base is empty here in the home half of the first. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Swing, hard hit ball to second. Throw in time for the 3rd out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over. So it's 4 runs on just 3 base hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll move on to the 2nd now at Petco Park. The Padres on top. Matt Kemp will lead things off here for L.A., but don't go too far. Yasiel Puig set to bat next. First offering on the way. And now here's a swing and a ground ball to third. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the 2nd.
Batting 5th, right fielder
Yasiel Puig will get his first shot here as you check out his numbers from 2013.
And it's been a good start to 2014. He's got to be happy with the way he's come out of the gate swinging the bat.
And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A little bit outside. 2-1.
Oh, no way.
Lined hard to center field. And 2 quick outs here in the second.
And, you know, pitching's a lot more than just velocity. This guy, he's living proof. If you hit your spots, change speeds, you can get guys out with an 87, 88 mile an hour fastball, and he did it right there.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And stepping in now is the left fielder, Andre Ethier. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Cabrera has got it, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. They're down 4-0. Yasmani Grandal will start things off in the bottom of the second. And a curveball drops in there for strike 1. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Here's a swing and a ground ball. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting ninth, catcher
Ian Kennedy will take his cuts now. First pitch to him. Low for ball 1.
Let's go, Padres!
Now a swing as he rifles this one into center for a base hit.
And another hard hit ball off of him right there. And that's not the first one he's allowed so far. As you take a look at his line, not too much to write home about right there. This has not been one of his better performances at all.
Everett Cabrera will stand in for a second time. He drew a base on balls to lead off the home first. Greinke gets ahead with the fastball, 0-1.
Pretty good speed here coming out of that left-handed batter's box, so it's no sure thing that a ground ball means a double play.
And here's one that misses to the Friar shortstop. It's a ball and a strike.
And I think that's been a big part of the problem so far. He just can't locate his fastball, especially in situations where he has to.
On the ground for Ramirez, this could be 2. Turner for 1. Back to Gonzalez, but it's a bit too late, and they'll settle for just the 1 out.
Well, you could have put the first base bag out in the outfield grass on this play. You're not going to double this guy up. He's too fast. Still, a pretty good job of at least getting that lead runner at second base.
Cameron Maybin will stride in again. He singled and later scored his first time. And here's the first pitch. And this one will be foul back in among the fans. And Maybin comes up empty on that one, and it's 0-2 now.
And now with the 0-2 count, he's got probably 5 different pitches he can throw here. So as a hitter, what are you going to do?
Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Padres leave one. They lead it 4-0. Juan Uribe will stand in now to lead things off. 7, 8, and 9 here to start the third inning.
And maybe one of these guys can break this string of 6 straight retired to start the ball game.
And a good fastball from Kennedy as he gets ahead with strike one.
Real good lateral movement on that two-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing it.
And Uribe can't make contact that time. 2 strikes now.
Well, a couple of good swings back to back, but nothing at all to show for it.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
And you know, when you got a 4-run lead on the mound, get ahead in the count, then make them fish for something. I mean, that's just classic pitching strategy right there.
A.J. Ellis will get his first cuts here. First pitch on the way. And there's a fastball that's hammered the other way to deep right field. And on the first pitch he sees, it's a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
This is just their first hit of the night, but what a hit it was. He squares up on this thing perfectly and just drives it over the wall. That had some serious hang time to it.
Zach Greinke steps in now. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Boy, good pitch, good spot. That thing tailed right back over the outside corner.
And there's ball one. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
This guy is almost no threat up at the plate. I mean, you could get away with fastballs right down the middle if you wanted to.
And here's a swing and a ball lifted in the air into fairly deep center field. Maben there to put it away for out number 2.
That actually wasn't too bad a swing there. You know, sometimes you can catch those outfielders playing far too shallow with a pitcher up there, but he was able to keep this one in his sights and make the play.
Hanley Ramirez will dig in for a second time, a strikeout victim opening up the ball game. And this is low, ball 1. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Now the 1-1 to Ramirez. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2.
Yeah, and he's got to be careful not to give up yet another home run here in this inning. So you can see they're approaching with caution
here. And this is fouled back and out of play. Swing and a ball pulled foul into the lower level and left. 2 out, nobody on. And this is hit on the ground down the line to third. And no shot there for Headley. It's past him, a fair ball.
Don't rush it. The batter, second baseman, Justin Turner.
Justin Turner will stand in. A line-out victim his first time. Good changeup here by Kennedy as he starts him out with strike 1.
Come on, Padres. Swing better.
Now ball hit pretty well deep down that left field line, heading toward the foul pole. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. Now the relay home. The tag from Grandal, and they get him at home plate. One for the Dodgers, courtesy of this swing by Ellis. We played 2.5. It's the Padres 4 and the Dodgers 1. Yonder Alonso makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Yonder Alonso.
And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1.
Let's go. Wait for the pitch.
And he watches one split the middle here, 1-1. Hit hard on the ground is short. Throw on to first by Ramirez takes care of him, 1 away.
Well, I think you got away with one right there. I mean, this is a fastball right down the middle. And he just smokes this ball, too. But unfortunately, he hits it right at someone. So it becomes a fairly easy out.
1 away in the inning now, and that'll bring in Carlos Quentin. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. And a good eye there from the young slugger Quentin as it's 2-0 now.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Here it comes. And this ball will be chopped foul. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
Yeah, and that's not the pitch you want to throw on 2-2. I mean, that was so high, he didn't even have to think about swinging at it.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Hey, you know what? That's all right. He gave him a pretty good battle up there, and he never gave in to him. A walk you can work around. A home run, you can't.
Will Venable will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time.
Look out for the double play. Come on, Padres.
And a curveball in for a strike.
That's not really a bad take that time. You've got a guy out there on the mound that's had his hands full already, so you've got to make him prove that he can find the zone.
All right, let's go.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
All right, Padres. There we go.
And he goes with the pitch nicely there as this is lifted high and deep the other way to left. And this will find the seats in left for a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
And that's already 2 home runs he's coughed up here in the first 2 1/3 innings. He's not fooling anybody out there, and they just keep pouring it on.
Chase Headley will try things again. He hit that 2-run homer his first time. And this could wind up being a bullpen kind of game as we've got action down there right now when we're only in the 3rd inning. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. You know, you start to worry that maybe this already has the makings of a short outing.
And that's not what that man right there wants to hear. He'd hate to have to make a change this early, but he might have to.
Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0.
Now, after the home run last time, you can see a more cautious approach this at-bat. They don't want to get burned again.
And there's the first strike, 2-1. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
Come on, Flyers. Show us your stuff. There we go.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Hard hit towards center. Kemp is there, 2 gone.
And that's one of those plays where you might need to reinforce the laces on your glove after this inning ends. This is a fastball, and it is hammered. I mean smoked. But he ends up with nothing, and his average is going to go down.
Jed Jerko will stand in. He grounded out his first time.
Go, Flyers. There we go.
And he drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
And even though that is a strike, it's okay. These guys have been really patient at the plate. They've had a good game plan up there, and it's worked out for them so far.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. And this is going to be a foul ball. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
Here's Greinke's 1-2. to 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Full count, 3-2.
Still looking for that final pitch to get him out of this inning. But he's seen the count move now from 0-2 all the way to 3-2.
Here's Jerko now with a high fly ball out to deep left field. And this is into the bleachers in left, a home run. It's a solo shot here for Jed Jerko, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Oh, and you know what? I think he's going to kick himself out there in left field when he watches the tape replay and realizes just how close he came to robbing this home run. I don't think he quite got the timing down right, because if he had, I think he makes this play. Instead, this is going to sneak over the wall for a home run.
Yasmani Grandal will stand in. He grounded out his first time.
Catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Feels like he's kind of relied a little too much on that fastball.
And it's gotten him into trouble. I think guys have just gone up there looking for it, and usually they wind up getting it.
2-0 now.
And another good hitter's count to work with here. They've been able to sit back and just really tee off on him.
Here's the 2-0 pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. You figure he's taken now on the 3-ball count?
Maybe even taken 2.
That one's in there. 3-1.
And you kind of wonder if he's learned anything out there. There's another pitch right down the middle, and I think he's lucky that that one didn't get hit a long way.
On the ground to third. Taken there by Uribe. Now a low throw, but he can't knock it down at first as it gets right by him. Luckily, however, the first baseman will get his mitt on it, so there is no advance on the play.
Don't know quite what happened on this one. Here it is again. I mean, this just hits him right on the heel of the glove.
And now we see Dodgers manager Don Mattingly out of the dugout and on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a change here, as that's going to be all tonight for Zach Greinke. So he'll make a beeline for the showers, I'm sure, as he's going to want to put this awful night behind him as quickly as possible. Dan Herron is going to come on to pitch here, and seeing as though it's just the 3rd inning, he may be asked to work for a while. Ian Kennedy will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
And you know, down there at third base, he absolutely wants another shot at a ground ball. Something to try and make up for that error.
Come on, Friars!
And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. And here's a ball out towards straightaway center field. And Kemp has a beat on it as he makes the play to end the inning. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Padres lead it 7-1. Adrian Gonzalez Will come forward now to start the inning, and with his guys down 6 in the early going, they're going to need to put something together here or risk being blown out.
Yeah, and I think the big thing here is you've got to come up with something, even if it's just one run. You got to let those guys over there know that you haven't given up and that you're going to fight them until the last out.
Watches a fastball right there for strike one. Well, that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And the throw on to first will take care of him, so he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away.
And, you know, it's pretty safe to say that anytime you give a guy 7 runs of support here in the first half of a ball game, he's probably going to be okay out there. And he gets the first out of this inning here.
Matt Kemp will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And he goes down and gets this fastball and takes it high in the air to deep straightaway center. But he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the second out of the inning.
Well, this is a home run swing, and it looked like he thought he had one off the crack of the bat. But this place, not exactly known for being a home run haven, and this ball dies out there on the warning track.
Yasiel Puig will stand in. A line-out victim his first time. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
So tough to hang in there on that pitch, but you got to do it. You can't give up that inside corner, or this guy will eat you alive.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
And at least he's taken a few pitches here. You know, that's more than the rest of these guys can say.
It's all right, we got this one.
The 2-2 coming. And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. Two-2 pitch pulled on the ground down to third. There to take it is Headley, and the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They're down 7-1. Everett Cabrera will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth.
The shortstop, Everett Cabrera.
Now here's the first pitch. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1.
Come on, Padres.
On the ground is second. And the throw takes off a bit, but Gonzalez is able to stay with it, and there's 1 away.
The center fielder, number 24, Cameron Manger.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring in the center fielder, Cameron Maben.
Let's go, San Diego. All right, let's go.
And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. In the air to left center. Waiting on it is Ethier, and Andre puts it away for out number 2.
With the 0-2 count, he was really forced to protect the plate, and you can see this ball's not even in the strike zone, but he chases after it anyway, and he lifts this for an easy fly ball.
Yonder Alonso will stride in, grounded out his last time through. Oh, he took a big swing that time as he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. One good fastball deserves another as he jumps ahead 0-2 now. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. He's thrown a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Just a touch outside, 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And Uribe will make the catch to retire the side. Padres down in order. They're on top 7-1. Andre Ethier will make his way towards the box to lead off the fifth.
Dodgers, left fielder, Andre Ethier.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. The pitch count there. 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
Ball hit high to the right side, but this will get into the seats, foul. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2.
Now at the plate, here's where you got to put yourself in the pitcher's head and figure out, what would I throw on a 2-2 pitch?
And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. And a full count now as Kennedy misses there. It's 3-2 now. Juan Uribe waits on deck. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
And that's what I'd call an intelligent at-bat right there. It's good knowledge of the strike zone, and more importantly, of how the home plate umpire calls a strike zone. He's got himself a leadoff walk.
Juan Uribe will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. A look at Ethier, and now the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Well, this is a spot where it helps to have a two-seam fastball like that so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. 1 run on 3 hits. 1 error in the ballgame for the Dodgers to this point. Uribe awaits the 1-1. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
Hey, double him up!
Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this will be foul.
Keep that runner off second base!
Oh, and he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning.
We'll take another look at the sequence here on Show Track. Now, as we watch, notice that it's all hard stuff through the first 4 pitches. But then on pitch number 5, he finally turns to something off speed, and that leaves the hitter with no chance.
A.J. Ellis will stand in again. He homered his first time around. This is a hard hit ball back up the middle, and he's going to have his second hit tonight as it's into center field for a base hit. Throw comes back in quickly, so put the runners at first and second now, still with only 1 away.
This is what you call an ambush swing right here. You're hitting in the back of the order. You're looking dead red early in the count, kind of just hoping the pitcher might relax and forget about you for a minute. Then you get that fastball middle in, and you jump all over it.
Carl Crawford has grabbed a bat here, and it looks like he'll hit for the pitcher, Heron. A ball hit hard to the left side, and that's in there, base hit. And they've got a man caught in the rundown, and he can't scramble back in time, and that is a costly out at third.
Well, you could see there some indecision coming around third base. After a few steps, he realizes, oh, not looking good right now. And by that time, it was too late to get back to third safely.
Hanley Ramirez. We'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 5. Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1. The early hit total, about what you'd expect in a score line such as this. And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Close to the bag at second there. Now the pitch. And Ramirez able to hold off on that one, but he still trails in the count. It's 1-2.
Still now on 1-2, you don't have to make the perfect pitch out there. The count is still well in your favor on the mound.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Dodgers strand a couple. They're down 7-1. Paul Mahalam is going to take over here in inning number 5 as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. Carlos Quentin will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th.
Left fielder, Carlos Quentin.
And now some action in that Dodger bullpen as a left-hander has begun to get loose.
Here we go.
And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1.
Let's go, Pod!
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Yeah, there's a good one right there, right over the top. And just fire that thing in there.
Now a ball hit sharply down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
Yeah, he essentially tripled up there. That means he threw the same pitch 1, 2, 3 times in a row. You don't see that very often, but it's going to work out for him as he gets the strikeout.
Will Venable will step in. 1 for 2 in the ball game. Lefty versus lefty, and the first pitch misses for ball 1.
That's his strength. He wants to try and come in and jam you, so you've got to be ready to try and turn on something.
2-0.
When you're down by 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Some action in the Dodger bullpen now, as it appears they have both the lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Yeah, you know, he probably got the fastball he was looking for, but on 2-0, you can look for one pitch in one spot. And if it's not in that spot, you take it.
Fouled back. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Another 2-2 offering. And he's right on the fastball there as this is hit pretty well out towards deep left. And the catch made out there by Ethier, and that's out number 2.
Third baseman, number 7, Chase Headley.
Chase Headley will try it again. He homered back in the first inning of this one. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. Oh, this is hit hard towards second. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
The second baseman, number 9,
Jed Jerko will dig in. A home run his last time. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
And he's probably not going to throw too many first pitch changeups. That's a pretty darn good call.
Come on, bud.
Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1.
Let's go one more time, baby. Here we go.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. From the stretch. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. A flip on to Turner there for the force out, and that ends the inning. One left for San Diego. They're on top 7-1. Justin Turner will come forward to lead things off here for the Dodgers, with Adrian Gonzalez due to hit next.
Justin Turner.
Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike one.
Let's go, Padres.
And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1.
Go again.
And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Let's go, Fires.
And he's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
When you're down by a handful of runs, a leadoff walk is a definite blessing. If nothing else, it's a good first step towards trying to get back in this ball game.
Adrian Gonzalez will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far. First pitch coming. And Adrian turns on one here, but this is going to find the seats foul down the right side. Swung on and rolled towards first. Cabrera for 1. Return throw is in time, and what do you know, they do get the double play.
Boy, not an easy play out there by any stretch. He's got to hit the shortstop in stride while avoiding that runner who's directly in his path. But he's able to put a good throw right on the bag, and they wind up turning the double play.
Matt Kemp will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
It looked like he was going to try to go the other way with that thing, but a wise idea there to try to hold up.
Go, Pad.
1 run, 5 hits. 1 error in the ballgame for the Dodgers to this point. 1-2 now.
Woo!
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. Pitch on the way. Now a swing and a ball hit high in the air into shallow left center. Quentin is right there as he tucks this one away to retire the side. Dodgers go down quietly. They're down 7-1. Yasmani Grandal will step in to get the Friars going here in their half of inning number 6.
Yasmani Grandal.
And that's taken high and outside for ball one. Boy, in a mid-80s fastball that time, but it's a called strike, 1-1. Sliced hard, but foul. Look out over there. Swung on and a fair ball rolled weakly up the line at first. And Adrian will come in and just swipe that thing away in foul territory. And this is swung on and grounded to Ramirez at short. Throw on to first by Ramirez takes care of him, one away.
And that's what the two-seam fastball will do for you. Running away, not just for strikeouts. Here he gets him to hit it on the ground for an easy out.
Ian Kennedy will stand in now, and given the big cushion he has to work with on the other side of the scorecard, he'll go ahead and hit for himself here in inning number 6. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. One out, nobody on. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. Oh, good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
Tried to shoot the corner, and he missed it, 2-2.
Such a tough pitch to lay off there. The two-seamer working away with 2 strikes, but he lets it go. Maybe just because he knew he couldn't hit it.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. And this is fouled back and out of play. And a little battle brewing here as he fights off the 2-strike pitch and chops it foul. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Payoff pitch one more time. And he lays off here. It's ball 4. And that is really cause for concern as he's just walked the opposing pitcher.
Wow, just a great at-bat right there. Simple as that. Patient, laid off some tough pitches. He was rewarded.
Everett Cabrera will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. Now the first pitch. Good fastball that time by Mulholland as he's ahead in the count here, 0-1. Fouled straight back. Off-speed pitch, and there is strike 3 called. And boy, that zone just got a bit larger, 2 away.
Yeah, I think it's fair to say he didn't care too much for that call at the plate. But was he right? Show track says... Yeah, I think he's got a little bit of a beef up there. That pitch looked to be a good few inches off the plate, and that's a tough way to go down. You know, no hitter likes to have the bat taken out of his hands.
Cameron Maben is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Get a hit. Come on. Here we go.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control 0-2.
And he's really going to have to fight now. You got to take a little bit out of your swing and find a way to put this ball in play.
All right, battle in.
Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. Pretty forceful about it, too. And the inning is over. Padres leave 1. They're on top 7-1. Back here at Petco Park. Padres out in front in this one as we come to our game summary for the first 6 innings of play. Yasiel Puig will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7.
Right fielder, Yasiel Puig.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Well, with this game looking all but decided, what say the 3 of us head over to 6th Street and get some fish tacos? You pay, Steve.
Well, I know our producer and I favor the Santa Fe tacos. But fish tacos, that sounds okay by me.
And he squares this one nicely, and it's lined into center field for a leadoff single.
Whoa, that's what you call chuck and duck right there. This ball's going to come screaming right back at him. He doesn't have any time to get the glove up, and it gets safely on into center field.
Andre Ethier will stand in. Base on balls his last time. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Here's the first offering. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Oh, 2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
All right, leadoff man on first. Here's where you got to start clawing your way back into this ball game. It's not too late, but it needs to start happening soon.
And a swing and a miss that time from Ethier as he's retired for the first out.
He continues to pitch well out there. Here's his pitch breakdown so far.
1 Uribe will have another go. He struck out looking his last time. Now the first pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Come on.
Boy, and a Reagan-era fastball that time, mid-80s, but it's called strike 1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Go get him.
The 1-1 home. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. And a good pitch, but it misses here, and that moves the count back to even on the Dodger third baseman, 2-2. started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game.
Ouch. That's a rough night at the ballpark here. 3rd strikeout. One thing you can't do, though, you can't go into that dugout hanging your head. You got to think, hey, it's over. I'll get another shot to redeem myself. Whether that's tonight or sometime in the future, that's the attitude you have to have.
A.J. Ellis will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far.
Come on, guys, let's go.
And a high strike there, 0-1.
And this offense has just been stuck in neutral. Even when they get a guy on to start the inning, they've got nothing to go with it.
And this will be fouled away. Tough call there, but the cutter misses 1 and 2.
Not a real good 0-2 there. You don't necessarily want it in the zone, but you do want to at least give him something to think about.
Swing and a ball hit foul, as this will find the seats in right. Now a swing and a fly ball. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2 and 2.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1 and 2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
A big uppercut there as he popped this straight up, and I mean way up there on the left side of the infield. And an easy play out there for Headley, and that ends the inning. One left for L.A. They're down 7-1. Yonder Alonso will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th.
First baseman, Yonder Alonso.
Oh, and he's waiting on the fastball that time as he belts one high and deep to right center. And gone! A home run! Yonder Alonso with a solo home run, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Want to talk about instant offense? How about the first pitch of the inning? He's just hoping to get ahead here with a first pitch strike, but now all of a sudden, he's got a guy circling the bases.
Carlos Quentin will dig in, 1 for 2 to this point in the ball game.
Carlos Quentin.
There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. That look says it all in the third base dugout.
That's not the look of a guy who's going to be sleeping well tonight, is it?
And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. And his 0-2 is bounced on the ground to third. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
The right fielder, number 25,
Will Venable will dig in with one in and one away. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Bases are empty, one man out. And this is fouled away. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hard hit ball back up the middle. And oh, that looked to catch him flush down near the foot or the ankle. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Chase Headley will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start.
Let's get him to second, all right?
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
Got to be careful here with a run in already. You don't want to let one get away from you and lose the possibility of a double play.
Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. A look at Venable, and now the pitch. Well hit high in the air and deep to center field. Kemp is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
That ball was hit well, and it might have been a different story if he pulled it. Instead, he hit it to the big part of the ballpark, and he's retired.
Jed Jerko will dig in. He homered back in inning number 3. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. Puig is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. One for the Padres on the home run by Yonder Alonso. 7 complete here tonight. It is now 8-1. D. Gordon has picked up a bat and started to loosen up as he'll hit for the pitcher Mahalam.
D. Gordon.
And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1. Well, that man right there is into his 8th inning of work now. Any concerns going forward?
Well, I think the only thing you have to worry about is that pitch count you see right there. Other than that, he's earned the right to stay out there. Usually the other team will tell you when you're starting to get tired.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. And it wouldn't be a game in Southern California without the obligatory beach ball sighting as this one makes its way onto the field. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. Now a ball lined into right field, and a great at-bat off the bench that time. It's a base hit.
Well, it wasn't just that he was getting fastballs there. He was getting hittable fastballs. This catches a ton of the plate, and he turns it around for a solid single.
Hanley Ramirez will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
You've got to wonder if fatigue's becoming a bigger factor here to start the 8th.
Here's the 1-0 now to Ramirez. Now here's a shot out to right center field. Converging or maybe inventable, but this will get all the way to the wall. And this will get all the way out toward the sand out there. And he will pull into second with a double.
Give that runner credit from first base. Sometimes on a deep fly ball like that, you get caught up either going into a home run trot too early or waiting up to see if the ball would be caught. But he had his head down the whole way, and he's going to come all the way around to score.
Justin Turner will stand in to keep things going. And I don't know, Steve, is the comeback on?
Well, at the very least, I like that they're showing some character out there. You never want to go down without a fight, so they're going to make these final at-bats count.
Swing and a liner towards second. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Put the defense to work, man.
And now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Dale Thayer will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here.
Number 33, Dale Thayer. Now playing second base and batting in the ninth spot. Number 5, Alexi Amarista.
Adrian Gonzalez will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. And this is hit weakly in fair territory up the line. Alonso will step on the bag himself for the out.
And here, late in the game, you've got a lead, so no sense in trying to force a throw into second base there. Just take the out at first and move on.
Matt Kemp will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Short lead from second, now the pitch. A little bit outside. 2-1. Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3. On deck, the man they've all come to see, Yasiel Puig, waiting next. There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2.
Yeah, he was trying to do something dramatic right there, but when you think about it, at this point in the ball game, all you need is base runners.
And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with only 1 away.
Well, that's okay. You would have liked him to chase on 3-2, but you had your base open here, so now you can really focus on getting yourself a ground ball.
Yasiel Puig will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance. Now here's a swing and a ball hit well out there toward right center. Runner tags from second as the catch is made here shy of the track. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning.
A little bit of a risk there with 2 away. You don't want to run yourself into a double play to end the inning, but he's able to make it up there, and that puts runners on the corners now with 2 outs.
Andre Ethier will stand in with a showdown looming. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 8. Right there for strike 1.
Boy, he had a good pitch to hit, too. That was a slider always in the strike zone. That would have been a good one to go after.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And there's ball 2 now.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
Well, we knew he had to work carefully with the runner in scoring position, but I don't think a walk was what he had in mind. And that's going to make things just a little trickier now with the bases loaded.
Juan Uribe will stand in. The 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike, 0-1.
And EK, I don't know about you, but I really hated getting a bad call on that very first pitch.
Hey, jeez. It puts you just in a terrible frame of mind.
Don't give it away here.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Well, these guys sure have been doing a lot of moaning and groaning tonight. He did not like that call at all.
Hold the bat right here.
Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball one.
Yeah, you know you don't want to give him any kind of cheapie here with 2 away. That's a nice block behind the plate.
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Oh, that's a tough take, but a good one. The pressure's still squarely on the pitcher out there. He's still got to come in.
Line to the right side, but foul. And he struck him out again. So that's the old sombrero there, partner. 4 strikeouts in the ballgame. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. Padres lead it 8-3. There's Dodger manager Don Mattingly making his way out to confer with the home plate umpire, and it would appear we're going to see a double switch here. J.P. Howell will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Brendan Harris is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Number 35, Brendan Harris.
And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Taking it in is Puig, and there's your first out.
And with all the runs that have scored tonight, you'd think that ball would have had some carry to it. I don't think he got that one flush, though.
Alexi Amarista will stand in now, as he'll be getting his first plate appearance in this one here in the 8th. And he takes ball 1.
That trying to go front door with that breaking ball started it a little too far inside, though.
Ooh, and he finds his spot there, 1-1. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now, as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. And a fastball that's taken the other way toward left center and fairly deep. And the catch made out there by Ethier, and that's out number 2.
Sometimes when you're facing the bottom third of an order, hey, just run it up there. Let him hit it. This is now back-to-back flyouts, and he hasn't had to work all that hard to get him.
Everett Cabrera will stand in. Called out on strikes his last time. And he'll try and catch him by surprise here as he drops this one down. In a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego, but they lead it by a count of 8-3. Alex Torres will come on now, hoping to wrap this one up here in the top of the 9th.
Alex.
A.J. Ellis will dig in. He homered back in inning number 3.
Dodgers, catcher, A.J. Ellis.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Fouled straight back. Stays alive here as this is fouled off to the right. Fastball, strike 3 called on the outside corner, and a pretty generous corner at that, as that's the first down of the inning. 2 outs away from a victory here that you'd have to say will be a rather convincing one.
And you know, Matt, in every phase of the game, hitting, pitching, defense, it all favors the home side here. Top to bottom, they've been the better team.
Brendan Harris will take his first cuts of the ball game here. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
And this is where a guy who's been around a long time knows, hey, we're not going to make up the difference with just 1 swing. It's going to take base runners. So that's a good job of being really patient at the plate.
This is hit sharply to the left side. But quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out.
Hey, you got to be quick down there. It's the hot corner. Seems like a third baseman, most of the plays you have, it's either on you in a heartbeat or it's a slow roller. Not a whole lot of plays in between. But he stays with it to make the play there.
Hanley Ramirez is the last chance now with 2 out here in the 9th. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. And Ramirez will just try and work his way aboard here. It's 3-1. Justin Turner would be next. Swing at a high pop, drifting into foul territory. And he'll make the catch to end it, and the Padres move to 1-0 on the young season as this ball game is over.
And that turns out to be a great start to this series for these guys as they take game 1 here in front of the home crowd.
guys, the Padres got a great performance in the win tonight by the play of this man, Chase Headley. Talk about a worthy recipient. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run, which really led his guys to this victory.
So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Eric Harros and Steve Lyons, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter @MLB The Show. The Padres win it 8-3. Good night from San Diego.
Final line score of our ball game tonight for the victorious San Diego Padres. 8 runs, 9 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Dodgers, 3 runs on 9 hits. 1 error. They left 7 men on base. The winning pitcher is Ian Kennedy. His record is now 1-0. The loss goes to Zach Greinke. He falls to 0-1. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 28 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Petco Park, a sellout, 42,000. The Padres thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely. Have a good night.